I am now over at the JA Finance Park area, and I am joined by Julie Regazzi, who is the Capstone Director of JA Finance Park. Hello, Julie.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm learning a lot, and this place is so awesome. Now, this is the site that you direct. So tell me about the age range of students that come on this site and what they experience.
Yep. So JA Finance Park is for middle school and high school students, and they learn about personal budgeting and personal finance. There's a curriculum taught in the classroom, so they have an idea of what they're getting into when they come over here.
Okay.
So once they arrive, they are going to learn about what owning a home entails, the expenses that go into that. If you have a child, how much your groceries might cost or health insurance might cost. So it's kind of like the game of life.
Right.
Is what they have when they come here.
I love that. And they have to do a lot of managing and a lot of just budgeting and all of that.
Yes.
And probably it's really funny to see how they think about the money disappearing.
Right. Yes, it is.
They understand money does not grow on trees.
They understand that once they leave here, that's for sure.
Right. I'm sure parents really enjoy it. Okay, so let's walk around a bit and kind of learn what they learn. So first off, this Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
It's so real.
Right.
And I'm looking back. Are there any crinkly any waffle fries back here?
Probably not. There might be some Chick-fil-A sauces though.
Okay.
So the students here, this represents dining out. So one of their budget categories is dining out. We all know we like to go out to eat, and that has to be part of our monthly income.
Yes.
So so they get to budget and research and learn how much it costs to go out to eat.
Yeah, and schools can also cater.
They can, so they can pre-order Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and they can have those for lunch while they're here and enjoy that special treat, right?
Exactly. Okay, so I see here Indiana Michigan Power. You have to have your electric,
right,
and filter that in.
Yes, and you have to have your gas, also natural gas, because we know that could power your furnace or your washer and dryer,
right,
or maybe your stove. So this is one of the items they have to budget for while they are here.
Electric and utilities are so important. So over there, the other side is more group activities, but over here, they're individually trying to learn about their lives.
Yes, they are. So each student will receive an iPad when they arrive. Each iPad is assigned a random persona. They might be married, they might be single, they might have 1 or 2 children. And from that, they have to decide how much they're going to save each month. They find out their net monthly income. And then they have to go walk around our space and research all the different expense categories. Try to budget within their net monthly income, and then try to shop within that budget. So it's more of an individual activity, but they do walk around as a group to research all the different expense categories. And that's about an hour or so it takes them to do that.
And as I'm looking at some of the areas, so of course you have a foundation, so they actually have philanthropy that's involved, the giving.
And they can give time, talent, or treasure each month, so they can decide who they want to give and what type they want to give.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and this beautiful store, so they have to decorate their home.
They do, they do. And we tell them, you know, you don't buy a new piece of furniture every month. It might be, oh, I have some extra money. Let's buy a new table or something, right?
So I love this. So as middle school and high schoolers, they can get an idea of just fabrics and just really understanding the expenses and decorating.
Right.
Yeah, so good.
Yes.
Okay, and the next door, so we have Three Rivers Credit Union. And so what are they doing here? Are they trying to open up an account or just learn how to manage the account?
So in here, they are applying for an auto loan, and they're also talking about credit cards, because every student that goes through our simulation has a credit card balance they're working to pay off. So we encourage them to pay that credit card off every single month, so you don't have to pay the interest on that. And then they also apply for an auto loan and a transportation loan, one from the bank, one from the dealership, because they might get a different interest rate or a different amount of credit that they could have to purchase a car.
Oh, I love that. They have to really do real life thinking.
They do.
And so what is this here?
So here, PHP wanted us to educate students how to be a smart healthcare consumer.
Okay.
So do you go to the ER if you have an ear infection? Do you go to ReadyMed, or do you go to your family doctor? Do you do in-network versus out-of-network and generic and name brands? So this is kind of an eye-opener for them. They don't realize all that goes into health here.
And the medicine, you said generic or name brand medications, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is good stuff to learn young. My
Even as an adult.
Right, I'm like, can we have an adult simulation? So of course you have some areas under construction.
We do.
And then over here, the Lincoln Financial Group, what is learned here?
Yeah. So here they learn about investments. They learn about what a retirement fund is, what an emergency fund is, what a Roth IRA is. There's a curriculum in the classroom where they do go more in depth on that, but they can choose to invest a portion of their net monthly income while they're here.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and then of course we have Purdue.
Yes.
Our lovely Purdue Fort Wayne. And so I see here it's almost set up like they're learning something. They're sitting down and getting a lecture.
Yeah, so in here they are with their volunteer going through the simulation and going through the day, but we like to have them be able to discuss things as a group in here. But this expense category, they have a job, maybe they have a college degree, they have an education debt they're working to pay off. They also have the option to continue their education if they choose to and earn more of a degree. But there's also a school expense they have to pay. If they have a child, they have that school expense to pay, whether it's a field trip or a new backpack or school pictures or something like that.
Oh, or higher education if they're getting their master's.
Yes.
There's an expense. Okay, so we have Parkview here. So the health insurance part, right? And understanding if you have coverage and
right. So in here we talk about there's the silver and the bronze and the gold plan, how you can have different plans and different deductibles and how much it costs as a family to have health insurance. Because by yourself it's not too bad, but once you incorporate a spouse or a child, it can get expensive too.
Yes, I say by yourself is bad too. But it's much needed. It's much needed.
It saves you money in the long run.
Yes. Okay, let's walk in here. Sweetwater Sounds. You got the music stuff, which is so nice.
So in here, they are our entertainment sponsor. As you can tell, they have a sound stage in here where they can sing in the microphone, they can play on the guitar, but entertainment is always part of our monthly budget because we love to go to the movies, to go to the amusement park, or even go to the park. There's free stuff they can do. They don't have to pay for entertainment. So we do have free options, whether it's a hike in the park or going for a walk.
And so they're getting all this information, and you say they have an iPad, and as they are deciding, are they adding and deducting in real time, deciding can I afford this?
It does. So when they are going through their budget, they decide how much they want to budget. So say maybe I love to go do stuff for entertainment. I am going to budget $500 in there. And then they're going to see they get down to the transportation expense. Oh my gosh, I only have $50 left to pay for my car. I'm going to have to readjust that someplace. So you have to go back and reevaluate how much they have budgeted in those accounts. And then when they go shopping, they may have to change their purchases that they did in the beginning to be able to purchase all their needs.
Wow. And so how do they know, or are they assigned different salaries? So every child has a different salary.
They are. So that all depends on the iPad. Each iPad has a different persona. Some students have a job where maybe they're a sales associate. Some might be a college professor. Some might be an accountant. Some might be a truck driver. So there's a range of different jobs and different degrees of education, from high school diploma to military to a college degree that they could have while they're here.
Man, this is so cool. And then more automotives?
Nope, this is actually grocery.
Oh.
He is our grocery expense category.
Yes, we can't forget about the food. And the gas.
Yes.
Oh, look at this, how cute.
So yeah, this looks like the back of his store.
Yeah.
And then you can open those up and it tells you how much it costs for a
average cost of food per month
for a household of two.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, very good.
So
very cool. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and then look at this, the gas.
The gas station. I wish the gas was that price.
Right. Oh my goodness. They have a little pump over here. This is so cute. Okay, so Julie, as students go through this process, how long does this simulation site take?
So this can take anywhere average 3 to 3.5 hours, sometimes 4, depends on the school. There's an entry level and an advanced level. The advanced is for high school students, so that one takes a little bit longer. They go through more life stages than just one.
And then as you witness just the kids trying to manage their budget, what's the biggest takeaway that you see them, kind of like that little spark in their head?
They realize they can't have everything they want. Their needs have to come first. At the end of the day, they go and they realize I have to go home and say thank you to mom and dad for all they do for us and how they manage us every single month, and we still get what we need to survive.
Such great skills here. Thank you for the tour.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.